You ready? Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, good evening, good evening, guys. Let's have a look. Dev, hello, Mr. C. How are you? Geordie Byron, you are one chocolate freak. That's all I can say. Mr. C, anything I can help you with? We don't like people being stressed out, and I'm sure an issue shared is an issue halved. Let's have a good no, just 101 things at the moment, and it's taken the stress out of me. Okay, we'll just take it easy anyway. Yeah, I've got stress at the moment because I'm back at work tomorrow. And do you know what, guys? I'm sat here thinking, oh my God, I'm back at work. Empire, yo, yo, yo. So for all of you, because you've all joined, which has made me feel so proud to stream, I'll give you another 50 plus welcome, guys. You ready? Whoop, whoop. Oh dear, honestly, you know what, I won't tell you. I fell asleep again, guys. I've just been on to your boss and he's going to sack. Oh God, you know what, I don't know what, honest to God, guys, look, I've had no contact with work for about a week and 3 days. I'm back tomorrow. Normally when I go back there's something gone off, but to be honest there's nothing I can do while I'm not there, is there? Because I can't leave you. I've really enjoyed the streaming that I've been doing, and the few days that I've had off, and I've even been saying to the good lady, oh, I've got work tomorrow. But look, at the end of the day, I think it's the one thing that keeps me going, because if I didn't have work and probably didn't have this, I'd be a nervous wreck, to be honest. So I think we've done one good thing today as well, guys. I'll let you know. We picked the car up for my son and he's over the moon. So all he's got to do now is sort his bits out, and then he can pass his test, he can be on the road, which will give me another worry, you know what I mean? So it's just how it is. Right then, so in the background you can see I haven't done the long dark for a couple of weeks. I fell asleep, woke up, and I thought to myself, do you know what, guys, I'm going to do something that I don't think it stresses me out, but it kind of keeps me on my toes. So we'll kind of get this thing going and see how I do. I'm not going to do a challenge. I'm going to probably stick to the base game again and see if I can find some new areas, some new ways to survive, and let's see how I get on. Oh dear, I tell you what, you know when you fall asleep and you wake up, you have that kind of, oh, I've got to wake up. So I don't have legs. Oh my God. Cats, hello, that's all I will say. I will say no more than hello for cats. I don't know what I was doing. I think I was doing winter mute, wasn't it? Resume. Let's have a look. I think it was the winter mute, which was the normal. I've got to remember all the controls again. Oh yeah, because we're still on with this bloody old lady at Milton House, aren't we? Get some volume in here for me. Right. Okay. So I remember right. Let me just check where the controls are. Yep. I've got loads of stuff here. Loads. It's actually cold. So he needs to eat first. So let's get some food down him. What have I got? The amount of stuff I've got on this level here. God, you know when you haven't played a game for a long while, you start thinking to yourself, I've still got flare burnouts, torch, got socks. I'm looking for herbal tea. Take that. We've got plenty of water. I've got metal bits. You see the difference with these fresh gut? For me, they still take a long while to cure, because you'd think in the game probably about a couple of days. I've got 57% cured there. I've got 35% cured there. I'm overweight with what I'm carrying, so let's have a look what I've got. Have a look for food. Oh, I've got loads of food. That cooked. Cooked fresh meat, so we'll eat that to start with. I'm not
I would
going to
drink
bother
almost
with
anything about now.
You could drink almost anything. So what are you trying to say? You want to drink? All right. So we've done quite well on this one, you know, for what we've got and everything like that. I've got to get him warmed up before I even consider going outside. Look at all them trip. Oh God! Now he's a health and safety officer. My God. You know what you're gonna have to do, Geordie? I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna look at it properly. It looks. Do you know what? I can't do it because I get beaten up. But do you know something? I would love to eat stuff like that. I haven't had chocolate for a while. Well, okay. Right, I'm going to... Where is it? I've got to do something. Just give me 1 second. 1 second. I'm kind of lying a little bit and saying I haven't had chocolate. Look. The wrapper's gone. They have been opened, look. So, look. The matchmakers have been opened. Okay? Only a little bit. The matchmakers have been opened a little bit, so to be honest, I've got to be true to myself. I've got to be true to myself. I did open the matchmakers, and I opened them this morning, and I haven't had a lot, to be honest. Right, so let's look at. I've got plenty of daylight. Let's go and find something. Have I got a bed? I need to make sure I've got somewhere to sleep. Right, let's drop these first. Put it there and drop that. Cancel that. Let's get these things dropped. Right, so I've got a lantern. It's got no fuel in it. No, what I wanted to do was... What I want to do is I want to, at the moment, see if I can fill the lantern with anything. Action. No, I've got no fuel, so I need to find fuel for the lantern. Let's go back there. I'm going to go travelling. Let's go somewhere. And I think the idea is... I can't get anything from this lady here at the moment, so let's see what we can find. Rexper, how are you, sir? Right, so where have we been? We've been quite... Fuel at the... There isn't. Everyone says there's fuel at the pump, but I don't seem to be able to get any. I'm here anyway. So the fuel stations, the gas station's here. Even if I go to the gas station, I don't seem to be able to get any fuel. But we'll try it. Take him off a run. We're in no rush. I think the fuel station's this way. The title I put in is from an old tune. It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. And I ain't getting so hot, so I'm gonna take my clothes off. You know, Nelly, back in the day. Whoa. How can you not know that tune? So, I think that's the gas station this way. I'm not carrying a great deal, and I want to get there quick. And we'll see what happens. And I want to go more, I want to explore more. What I tend to do is I'm kind of staying too much in this Milton town. It's one of those where the more, oh, how can I put it? The more we can find, the better it is. Making sure that he's quite warm. Yeah, he's lovely. He is absolutely lovely. So, you would think that what I'd be able to do is go to the pump. How long ago do you mean with back in the day? Back in the day, you're talking, Nelly, you're talking around about 90s, weren't it? Something like that, isn't it, Dev, if you remember that tune? Yeah, Nelly was kind of big I'd say... Nelly was probably late 80s, early 90s. Yeah, you can't. I mean, you've got the pumps, but you can't. Oh, you wasn't on the earth then. God, how happy were we then? And there's no fuel in here, so I've got to go. I have got to go exploring. There's nothing in here. We've been here before. So I'm going to literally go exploring. I'm going to walk. I'm going to go some distance and see what I can find. There is more to explore in this place. Let's have a look at the map. So we're here. According to this, there's nothing at the end of their road there. We've been all up around Woodlot. We've been over to the Paradise Meadow Farm. We've been over to these little huts here. I've got to somehow... There's another... It's finding out where everything is. There's all this area here that we haven't explored. I can't find... And I've got to do all this before it gets dark. So we've done quite well in this game, to be honest. Finding all this stuff here. Light up the night. The Grey Mother. Milton Supply. What's that case? We found all them cases. We found all this. We've been over to the radio tower. Oh, God, silent. You will test my mood, but how are you, young man? I've got to literally travel. You know, you. Honestly, if you're not gate crashing my streams, you're honest to God. I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna ban that word. Jimmy is crazy. Oh, guys, come on. We're not gonna have a competition in who can find another word for a man's genitals, please. We can't do that. It's just not on. This is a well family respected stream. Carrot. Now, guess what? I'm not even going to allow that word silent. I'm not going to allow that one. Thank you very much. I'm not going to even allow that one silent. And do you know what? If you carry on, you're going to get a minute's warning. Kempy, good evening. How are you, sir? You guys are sad. Honestly. Right, so we're going to go walking, guys. We're going to trek. We're going to go off the grid. Let's say we're going to go off the grid. Yeah, we're going to go off the grid. Yeah, we're going to go off the grid, guys. Well, to be honest, I'm not too bad, Kemp. I'm back to work tomorrow, to be honest. Let's look at it from a streamer's perspective. Do you know what, Silent? You are a pain in the backside. You really are. It requires a hatchet. I need to find more tools as well. Nelly was... Oh... Great. So, I was close. So, it was late 96, but debut... Yeah. Oh, you went in today? Jimmy's crazy. Right, let's have a look. What you don't tend to find is these things here. You should be able to get in. Let's have a look in the car. Right, let's just have a good look around, guys. See what we can find. Oh, key. Bank deposit key, 20. Oh, we've got to go back to the town. We've got to go back to the town now, look. Because we've actually found the bank deposit key 20. Remember when we was looking for it? So we've got to go back to the town. Let's just venture. It might take us round, to be honest. Have a look how cold we're getting. We're fine at the moment. We've got plenty of water. We've got plenty of food. We've got a bed to sleep. We can make a fire. I'm just looking in the distance as well. It's a wonder this hasn't got a zoom on it. Does that look like... That looks like an old bus. Ah, we've... Oh, hello, hello, hello. Hello. So we've... frozen corpse. Thank you. Frozen corpse that's empty. Briefcase. There's got to be something in the briefcase. There's a letter in the briefcase. The following felons are slated for imitation. Immediate transport to Black Fork Federal Penitentiary. Schedule arrival Thursday, November XXX 20 whatever. Right, so there they are. Total roster 12 inmates. No medical conditions, none. So this was a police. I'll take that. It was theoretically these bodies should be on here if... Can I get in? Oh, this is not good. Can't jump. Can't get in. I can't get in anywhere. I can't smash a window. So whatever happened here... Oh, hold on a second. There doesn't seem to be anything in there anyway. But you've got one dead inmate. Well, to be honest, what I'm going to do, so that you're aware, I'm not saying I'm going to stream tomorrow night. I want to get into work, find out what day I have. If it's not a stressful, it shouldn't be a stressful day for me. But if it's not a stressful day, if I don't go back to anything, I'll probably stream tomorrow. But on Friday, guys, we need to work out Dev, if you're going to be around, Empire, and Silent, who's going to gate crash anyway. We need to find out what we're going to do on Friday flight night. Whether we're going to do a theme, whether we're going to do a commercial flight, or what we are going to do. Because at the moment, we haven't really set anything. If we're going to do a normal flight, then fine, I don't mind that. I'd just like to know what we're going to do. If we do, I'll tell you what I have been doing. I've been doing some flights on the Dovetail Flight School. Alex. Don't have it installed. Yeah, what I would do, Rex, if you want to join us on Friday, I would install it. And if you install, if we do followers or subs towns, it Hannah Blitz, thank you very, very much. Now, you know that Hannah Blitz, this, when you do this, and yeah, I thought you'd like this as well. The one thing that does me is when you do that sub, it shows me how long I've been streaming. That's 10 months. A 10-month tier subscription, guys. Can we have some sub hypes in the chat? Now, we need to make 10, don't we? We need to make 10. So I'll do 3. Oh, it says not authorized. It's telling me, oops, not authorized. So let me rejoin. Woo! Oh, there we go. It's telling me I'm not authorized to do them. Wow. You know what I like about Moodbot? It even kicks me out. Try that one command again. Yeah, it's telling me I'm not authorized. It says you are not authorized. Wow, I like that. I do like that. But anyway. Right, I've got to get somewhere quick because the weather, look at this. The weather is changing dramatically. Look at this. Thank you guys, thank you very much. Is that what it's doing? I've got a funny feeling. Let me look where I'm logged into here. No, I'm fine. I'll try that and see if it works for me. I'm going to try that and see if it works for me. Some more stuff. Yeah, it does. It works if I do it that way. It's not a problem. Wow, look at the weather and I'm lost. I am lost. Oh, it's that way I'm going. Right, let's get in. I've got to get in. I've got to go to the bank, I think it is, and try this key 20 and see what it gives us. Wow, the weather has... Look how the weather's just changed dramatically. Wow, that is absolutely biting, that is. See?
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
I'm doing my best, young man. Right, let's have a look where the bank is. I think that's it. Not the post office we need, guys. Right, where was the bank? Can anybody remember where the bank was? Oh no, no, it wasn't the bank. Ah, you see, it wasn't the bank, it was this place. I think it was the Milton, it was the credit union. Right, so it was the credit union that we needed to be in. Thank you very much. Right, so I think it was through the back here. That was it, it was through the back. We managed to sort all that out. There we go. Right through the back. Come on then, 50. Let's do this. Right, that's it. And it's number 20, wasn't it? Where are we?
This'll come in handy.
You're telling me? You are telling me that we travelled all that way and we get a magnifying lens that can be used to start fire during daylight. Interesting. Look at that. Doesn't look like it's got a lens into me though, but
Stuff will come in handy.
Canadian at 20. That's just burning money, that is. Right, what key do we need next? Have a look. So 20's done. Totally worth going out there and nearly killing yourself. Number 12. I can't remember. I think, if I remember rightly, we did write them down, but... Have a look. It says empty. Oh, open. Right, I'm going to write these down.
Yeah, watch it.
Empire Kicking, thank you very, very much for the host. I will do this as well because I did miss the host from Geordie Byron as well because it went through as I was starting up. So Geordie, thank you very, very much for the host as usual. Much appreciated, guys. So what we've got is we need to find E15. Right, key 13. Oh, I don't want to know. Did I miss one? Right, so at the moment, we're only looking for two keys, which is 13 and 15. So that's what we need to find. Still nothing in this room. And now I can't go anywhere because the weather's literally just turned on us. We've searched all this. We've done everything here. I think we've been through the whole of this town and found a few interesting things. I don't think I've achieved a lot in the sense of being able to get that gun. And look at the weather. This... really bad this is. So I've got, again, you've got to get warm. I want to travel further, but the weather is just not changing for me at all. The weather just will not change. I've got to put things down, and I'm going to have to risk, getting out there. And right, we've got to find out where the lady's house is. I think it's this way.
Goddamn freezing.
This has been my safe haven down here. Oh, it's not this way. I'm looking for the water tank. Right, so this is the crossroads, isn't it? I've been over that side. I've been all down here. Oh, there we go, look. If I work it the time right, I can sleep and then I can set out quite early in the morning. I've got all this stuff. I took it all, didn't I? I've taken most of it away from her. I'm not interested in her, what am I looking for? Her well-being at all now, because for me, it's a dog-eat-dog world, this is. But let's get warm. So we've got Big Moose Kicks coffee. Do you know what it is, Dev? I'm trying to, I don't know myself if, because the idea is, yes, I did. I don't let you ask me. I took whatever I could find. If this situation is as bad as you said, is everyone for themselves, which I've read all this so many times.
So, you're all set for food and fuel.
Bulls 158.
I'd like to hear what you know about my friend.
Thank you for the host.
Friend? Yeah. She passed through. Some people heard her. In the storm.
I just want that friggin' rifle.
You already said that. Where did she go?
She passed through town. Too many closed doors, broken houses. Nowhere to run, to hide.
Why didn't anyone help her?
Yes. Why didn't they? They should have. They should have found her before it was too late.
Wow, she trusts me more, but she won't give me the bleeding gun. No. I mean, look at this. The trust, well, the trust is only 164. I don't know what I need to get the trust to. That's the issue. I'm not giving her any more items. I just can't get there. I'm going to have to find the flare gun or something, because at the moment, all I feel I'm doing is getting all this equipment and not traveling anywhere. I'm just hanging around this town for too long. So let's get some food. Let's get some herbal tea. Let's do that. I'm not getting anywhere on this side, and I really want to move on from this town. That's what I'd like to do. Move on from the town, look around, see what we can get. Right, which one did I do? Oh, that's hot, so we'll have that one. Drink that one. So that's warmed him up. Fatigue reduced. That's hot, we'll do that as well. Right, wonderful. I don't know about these mushrooms so much, you know, because I don't really know what to do with them. A large edible shelf mushroom found mainly on conifers trees, known for its antibiotic properties when ingested as a kind of tea. I've got cooked, is that cooked? So cooked fresh meat from the wolf. I'm going to keep hold of that. I don't, do you know what, Cannon Blitz? I don't know if I can find any butter. Can you cook the sardines? You see, the difference with the sardines, it would be nice if you could cook them. But you can't cook the sardines. They don't show up when you go to cook. Sardines does not show up. That would be lovely. Could you imagine that? I think we need to sleep. It looks like I may have to travel in at night. Travel partly at dark. So if I go, what are we on now at the moment? So I would say the sun's there. You're still talking a good 5 hours. What you need in here is a clock. Oh, there was a clock on the wall, somebody said, in the kitchen. But was it broken? There we go. It's, to be honest, it's always saying that time. It doesn't actually move. Let's, gosh, I've got to sleep. Let's sleep. We'll go for the full 8 hours. No, we'll go the full 12. At least then. I can wake up. Now, hopefully the moon should be in the same place where, yes, brilliant. So the moon's in the same place where the sun is. So we've got probably another, what, 4 or 5 hours. And if I go out in the dark, what do I have torch-wise? I've got 2 torches there. I've got... That's tinder, so I can make a fire. What do I have for fuel? I've only got 1 piece of wood wood. I can sharpen things. What I need to do is if I take the books, am I actually, the one thing I need to keep an eye on is the weight. Because I've slept, I can carry a little bit more. But as soon as I put them books in, don't want those. Wow, they always, there's one thing about the rose hips. They always cause an issue in the game. I don't want the rose hips. They seem to cause an issue in the game, the rose hips do. Because they're books, yeah, all I can pick up is the rose hips because they're behind it. Let's have a look. Nutrient bar. Ah, hang on, book. Book. Right, okay. Mercedes AMG. Wow, thank you for the follow. Thank you very much. You will be notified very soon. I'm looking for... there's a flare there. I've got to take that flare. That will help keep the wolves away. We're going to go exploring in the dark. I would love to take this. Simple tools, but as soon as I pick that up, I'm way overweight. So too heavy. Because I can't run. I've got 1 flare now. I've just picked that flare up. There, look. I can drop that because that's ruined. But I've got 1 flare now, which is going to help. I need to look at what have I got here. I've got fresh rabbit pelt because originally that's what she wanted, but I'm just reluctant to give her all that stuff. I've got fresh wolf pelts. I've got quite a bit of equipment at the moment. If I can find somewhere, I can repair my clothes as well with a sewing kit. If I can find somewhere new that I can probably 50 plus then at least I wanted to see what that was. What the reason is that meat. Add to radio. You have to be careful with this meat because it will go off. The meat will go off eventually. So I think what I need to do is, let's just have a look. Yeah, I'll eat that. Because otherwise that meat will go off and I will not be able to eat it soon. The idea is you have to eat the stuff as well within a certain time because it does go off. And especially with it being cooked, it will give him... It will probably poison him. I've got plenty of matches, which I'm going to keep. I'm going to look at the weight. Water, that's not necessarily an issue at the moment. You got a friend? I don't think he's wearing that. If he's not wearing that, then I can drop that. But it's only 0.25 kilos. I need to look at the stuff that's... Oh my good. Oh, hold on. I've got 8 lots of sticks, so that's okay. I'm just checking things before I leave. That's only 1 kilo, so really he should be able to take that. I want to be able to take the toolkit so that if I do find a crafting bench, I can do things. And with the pelt, if I find the crafting bench, I can make what's it called? Well, I can make better clothing. The gloves, he's not wearing those gloves, so I don't really need those. Although, yeah, it says he's not wearing them because it normally has a little tab in the corner to say that's what he's wearing. Just have a look at him. Have a look what he's got on. Clothes. Yeah, he's wearing the mittens. So, to be fair, I can drop those because they're no good. I can drop them. That's fine. Can he wear... He's actually... Can he wear that? Let me just try that. Oh, he can wear that, which will make him warmer, which is fine. He's got nothing... what's he got? He's got his hat on. He's got his scarf on. Accessories, I've got no other accessories. Leggings. He's only got that. He's got those on. There's nothing else to put on. He's got socks, which are reasonable. And he's got... ragged combat boots, so they're fine. He is more than ready to go for a walk, although it's saying he's cold. He needs to have a drink. So much to keep up with this dude. He can have some water, and then I'm going to look at the level of water that I've got before I go. It's one of these things where when you're going out into weather like this, he's got 2.44 litres. He can still carry. He'll be overweight if I put another litre in, but he'll only be overweight by 0.33. So whatever I eat, which is probably... I've got to work this one out as to what I eat. If I have a canned drink, 2 canned drinks, halfway through the journey, that's going to make up for that. He's still got... There's still that cooked fresh wolf meat there, which is okay at the moment. As soon as I eat that, it will definitely put him back in. So I think what I need to do, just make a little bit more water. Because when you get out there, water is the one thing that is going to be hard to get hold of. So if we do this, and we go for... Just go for 1 lot. Melt. So we'll do that and see how we go. Oh, my room's a bit of a mess today, guys. That's that done. So I think I can't. I've got no. Oh, I have got purification tablets. But if you boil the water, I'm not using tablets. Right, at least that way. So I've got it just... I was right what I was saying. 3.44. Let's go back. Like I said, he's slightly overweight. Oh, Rex Spur. That's an old joke now, that one is Rex. That's an old joke. But to answer your question, I only ever use yellow. I don't use any other. Oh, I forgot about that. I've got to carry that as well. That's going to tip him right over the edge. Because I'll need to sleep. Nick, 333_77, how are you? Hello, hello, hello. Yeah. I'm just thinking here now because I need to be able to sleep to make up time for him, to heal him and help him through. If I don't sleep, then that's going to give me another issue. I think what I need to do on this one, let's just have a look what happens when I pick this up.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yeah, I thought so. So we'll sort him out first. Okay. They're nothing. It's the water that's giving me the issue at the moment. The meat, I'm going to eat that. So that will take him to 3033. If I drink that, that's going to take 0.5 off. So that should do it. So I'm going to struggle with what I've got. Let's see what I can do. I need to get out of here. I've tried to do that though, Cannibalits. If you look at all the stuff that I've got lying around. Spear, lantern. I've got loads left here. But what I'm trying to work out is, if you look at what it is, when you're travelling, food is a necessity. Warmth, he's got to have. He's got to have sticks to build a fire with, although he can pick stuff up on the way. If I haven't got to pick anything up on the way, I don't have to stop and look around for anything. The stones, I can leave the stones because I'm no good with them anyway. And when the rabbits are coming, it's just a joke for me. Sardines, again, it's food. I've got a snare, which I need to, the rose hips, I can drop them. Drop all. I need antibiotics, I need the tablets, I need the cloth, the bandage. So the majority of things I've got is a necessity, and the only reason I'm carrying the felt, all that paper, I haven't got a lot of paper. This is your eyes are better than mine. Yeah, because I've already got tinder, haven't I? I can leave the paper and pick it up on the way. So drop all the paper, and that's put me right. Okay, so that's done it. So yeah, so we've done that. That's fine. I've got some paper as well, look, which is 1.2, so that's fine. And the idea is, like what you said, I can always come back here if I need to get anything else. So I think we've done it, guys. Look at that. See, with a little bit of luck, we can make it through the night. With a little bit of luck, we can make it through the night. There we go, look. So, now, we have to be careful of the wolves, because they seem to love me. And I hope the weather's not too bad. Oh, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's cold. Whoa. I think the best thing for me to do is to head towards the church. I bet you guys can't see a thing because it's pitch black out here. The lantern, how long will that last? I'll tell you what I can do. I've got that many matches. Let's do this. No, can you use the matches like that? Ignite. Yeah, I've got quite a bit of matches. Light. Oh, well, the matches, it's too windy. Oh god, the game's brilliant. I can't even see where I'm going myself. Oh, there we go. I think the best thing would have been if I'd have had more flares. Because I don't know if you guys can see anything, because I'm struggling to see anything. Although, it is going to get light very soon. So we'll be okay. We will be okay, guys. Do not panic. The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar, guys, tomorrow. Yep, it is hard to see, but the sun's coming out, as Annie's just said. So we're heading out of the town anyway. I don't know. I think this game is still in alpha mode at the moment, because somebody did say that they'd done something to it to make the darkness look better. The only thing I have to be careful of is if I get attacked by a wolf, I'm finished. I'm just going to warm him up a little bit. When he stays in here, he starts to get a bit warmer. It doesn't drop so much. Here we go. We haven't got long to wait before the sun decides to show its eerie face. Hey, Dev, I've done better things than that. I'm just concerned about the wolves. There we go, you see. It's just lightening up a little bit more. So, there we go. It is slowly getting lighter. I'm only concerned about the wolves because I can't handle the wolf attacks without having a decent weapon. I wanted the... my mission right now is to explore Mercedes. I was trying to win the trust of the old lady, but do you know what? It's just taking... Let's see if I can run. Yeah, I can. It's just taking too much time. And I need to make sure I'm staying on the path as well, which is difficult to see. I put the matches away because I'm trying to carry the matches and I can't see. Right, so the sun, it's getting lighter now. There we go. I'm going to head over to the church. Take a bit of refuge at the church because I can build a fire, get warm. And then I just want to explore because we've done quite a bit on the map. We are about, I would say we're about here. We've just gone over the bridge, so we're just about there. That's where we are, heading over towards the graveyard. And then we'll come across. We'll go up here and I'm going to head out. Yeah, I've done it. I've been doing it. It's a very, very long task. I've got to give her felt. I've got to give her everything. And for me, it just takes up so much time. But I've still got to go out to find the stuff. Because we were doing that. I gave her wood. I gave her everything. And she kept saying to me that there was a flare gun in the garage. And I've searched the garage high and low and cannot find the flare gun. That would help me a little bit, especially when it comes to tackling. I love the way the game kind of disorientates you. No, I've got more than that. I've got 160 something trust, and she still hasn't given it to me. I've got 164 trust off her. We got as far as 200. And tell you what I'm going to do, because chat's always nice when I play the game that way, and I would rather play the game with all you guys' interaction. So what I'm going to do is I've got all that felt and everything. I'm going to try and give her the lot and see what happens, because I'm not that far from the town anyway. And by the time I get back to where she is, it will be literally daylight, look. And if I give her all that felt, Cannablitz and Mercedes, I'm going to see, because my trust was about 164 when I last looked. And I know we got it to nearly 200. I want to see how cold he is. Yeah, we need to run. Running will warm him up, use a little bit more energy, as well as... There we go. Well, we'll see what happens. I'm not... You know what I'm like. I'm not so bothered if it doesn't work. I think what I'm trying to get at is What I've been doing, I think I've been doing the right thing, because when I was chasing those rabbits, which was absolutely hilarious, honestly, it was hilarious. I kind of enjoyed that. Never get me to throw a stone at a rabbit, please, because it just doesn't work for me. Because we gave her, I can't take anything away from what I've given her. That's what I can't do. Because she has got so much equipment at stuff. For an old lady, honest and truthfully, she's doing better than I am. She wants me sold. You're right, Dev. She wants you sold.
Can't feel my hands.
I think you go through the door, turn, there we go. I'm just going to get warmed up first. He needs to get warmed up. Let's have a cuppa. Let's have a cuppa. Have a cuppa herbal tea, sir. That'll sort him out, and then we'll show you what we've given. And I'll tell you now, she's had absolutely everything. She has had as much as you can have from the man. So we've got a cup of tea. That's cold. That will be the hot one. Drink. Right, so that's warmed him up, improved his rest. Right, we'll go here. Right, okay, so here we go. I can see in the dark. Right, we've given her all this. Got all that meat. We actually gave her all this. And we took it to the limit where it needed to go. That's fine. So she's got all that. She's got more food than I've got for an old lady. She couldn't even eat all this. So now...
You've come back.
Yes. I'm still looking for my friend. Anything you can remember might help.
Just listen to what she says.
They said there were bad men who came from the tunnel. Your friend, the woman, she must have passed through there.
Tunnel?
The only way through the mountains. The only way she could have gone. Grandmother wants to know what happened in the night. I heard the angry voices, the angry wind, but the rest is a mystery. Go to the tunnel and tell me what you find.
Right, so I've got to go to a tunnel. So if we go finished, I know about the wolves. She's going to tell me about the wolves and what you can do about the flare gun, I think it is. So there are a lot of wolves out there. Amazing height talk sometimes. They never take long to move in once the people have left. Okay, that's fine. Any idea where I might find a way to defend them? So then she goes on to say, my rifle stays with me, but there might be other ways. There you go. In the old days, they used to scare them with fire and a torch. Okay, that's fine. We know about that. We used to make them out of pieces of wood. I've done all that. Right, I'll keep that in mind. Wonderful. So if we go finished, I want to get to where I can find out what her trust is. Mother. Right. Finish. How do I get to her trust? Here we go. Right, so trust. See, I'm at 165. 164, that's where I'm at. 164, right, let's have a look what we can give the lady. Give items. Here we go. What have I got? I'm not going to give her the bandage. Oh, radish mushrooms. Rabbit pelt. You can have that. You can have those. That's trust value plus 150. Wow, that's nothing. Cancel. Confirm. So we're at 314. 314, and she's already said the rifle stays with her. What can you tell me about the Great Bear? He eats people that get too close. Nothing. You can read it in the history books. You get what I mean now, Canniblitz? That's ridiculous. So why am I collecting all this stuff and giving it to some old lady that will be dead in probably 10 years? Look at it. And I can't pick the rifle up. Wow. I've got her. Do you know what? I want to take it back. And I can't. I want to take it back. Oh, God. Give items. Look, you can't take anything back. So look at what I've got now. Inventory. All that pelt. Well, I've still got one piece. And that's what the problem is at the moment. So I'm not getting anywhere with her. 315 trust. You know what, love? I'm leaving you. There's no more you can do. So what I need to work out now is if I carry on with my original... have a look. Now I've got to be careful of the wolves because they have awoken. I can move a lot quicker anyway, which is another issue. Which is going to help me, to be honest. So we're going to carry on with the initial trek. He doesn't need to eat yet. He's fine. And I'm going to see if I can... there's got to be another weapon somewhere. And there's an old... you see, if you think about it, they're all... what do they call it in America? It's called fella. I think they're called fellas, aren't they? Where they chop trees down. There's a name for it. So they're all. It's all about chopping the trees down. It's all about getting the wood in. It's a community. So the idea for me is there is an actual factory where they harvest all the wood. There you go. Look, straight away a wolf over there to the right. That's what I have to be careful of, and I don't have a decent weapon. Have a look. And I should have crafted that with... I've got sticks, so why is that not allowing me? I need to get a crafting thing. Right, okay, so I've got a knife. Action, 1 second. Sharpen. We'll sharpen it anyway. If I tell you something, I'm having them. Right, okay, so back. Why can I not? Andy, how are you? That's it. That's it now. Colton, you're finished. So I've sharpened the knife. What I've got to do is I'll have to venture off the track a little bit. I like that emote, by the way. I'll have to... And that's going to absolutely kill Colton. That's going to give me something to do. Wow. Can't we tell Andy's back? They will find me. Empty. Thank you very much for the bits there. Absolutely brilliant. How are you anyway? He's playing hard to get. And you know something? No. No! Where is it? I could hear it running up on me, but I could not see it. You have to be careful. I could hear it running up on me, but I could not see it for the life of me. Living the dream. Wow. You've jinxed me. You're damn right. Right, let's just look at this. I'm going to get out. Oh, God. As soon as I turn around. Why is it that... You see, I can't see the angle on this. I've got to see it walking away. I've got to look at the wolf walking. I should have been in the front seat. I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to take a risk to get in the front seat. Oh, that's even worse. I've got to wait a bit. Wow, the game's so intense. There is no what am I looking for? There's no room for errors. Oh, there you go, look. If I can see him walking away, but how can you not see out the back window? My God. Game, how can you not see out the back window? I was in the back seat and I couldn't see out the back window. I've just got to wait, which is going to... Getting cold and it's just wasting time. Right, here we go. Go. Just go 50. Just go. Don't look back. Getting cold. There's nothing in these. I've checked all these already. It's pointless. I might as well just get the church where I'll be safe at the church if I need the church. You see, originally I came this way into the town. Now, if she was talking about a tunnel, wasn't she? You mentioned something about a tunnel. So we're back at the church just to get warmed up. Okay. I haven't got a hatchet or anything, so I need to find a different area. I've been here before. So, let's just look at the time. If we do, let's have a look. If I get him a little bit warm, so if we do about an hour or so here, a couple of hours here and set off and see how far I can get. So we'll try and start this fire. No accelerant. What burns quicker? Paper. Paper burns quicker with the books, and then I can add a bit of some sticks. Let's see how we go. Yeah, but the idea is if I can't find out where the... It's okay. What if I'd not... Just think if I'd have turned back and it was walking away. And if I didn't look back and I was running forward and I ran into the bloody wolf, it would have been worse. Always keep your enemies close. That's what they say. Always. Right, let's get a book on it. Add fuel. That's giving me... We'll want sticks. I just want to put an hour on this. There we go. At least that will warm him up. And then I want to set off. You should always remember that you always keep your enemies close so you know what they are doing. That's why I keep you lot on a close range. Yeah. So we'll see how we get on here. Come on, I need to get him warm. What gives off a bit more heat? I've got 4 sticks. I've only got 1 reclaimed wood. Because I haven't got a hatchet, I can't chop anything to make reclaimed wood, because the reclaimed wood is probably good stuff. And you've got the cedar. The cedar wood gives off a great deal of heat, and I haven't got none of that either. A book about fish, by the way. So he's getting warm anyway, which is good. It's given, yeah, that's not too bad. Gordy, how are you? And when you're in here, you don't need a bed, because you've got this one here, which is... This is a good little place to just catch up on. Oh, brilliant. So he's just going to get warm. Let's keep an eye on the time. He's just going to get warm. While he's doing that, we'll have a drink of water. Not going to go any more than that at the moment. The further we get through, I need to make sure I've got things that will ignite. But what's that? The water level looks quite low, that does. Okay. That's what he's probably just drunk. He's still got this showing up, which means I do not understand that. I don't get that cabin fever thing at all. So improved rest with a cup of tea. I don't understand this cabin fever, because if you think about the fact how long is he's going to be walking for, and he's been out for a while, and it states here, you've been indoors so long you are starting to feel very uneasy. Spend more time outdoors before it gets worse. I'm outside. I am outside. He's going to be outside for the next few hours. Yet he's still suffering from cabin fever. He needs food as well, don't it, to be honest. So that cabin fever is a little bit of a... I think the one thing that does get doing well is that Nutrigain bar. Yeah, that's quite good, that is, when he has one of those. I'm just making sure that I'm trying to stick to times and that, and I can only tell times by what this little icon's doing here now. So he's warm, which is good. He's had a drink. He will need to sleep very soon, but I'm trying to work out how far we're going to go. We've probably got another 8 hours of sunlight. I would say at least 8 hours. See, he's getting tired. Right, he needs to what you call it, he needs to get up and get out of here. Fire will burn itself out. I've only got 12 minutes left anyway, so let's get going. While he's still energetic, let's get out of here and let's see what ground we can cover, which will probably help at the moment. Right, and we are heading. It would be not. I'm sure I had a compass. Right. You see, I know you say I stop and look for the wolves, but I need to know where they are. You see how he travels a lot better when he's rested. I love the way how to bring the menu up, he stops. Why is it not a floating menu so that if I press it, he can continue walking? There is so much in this game to... I suppose it's one of the hardest survival games out there. I think the other one is it 7 Days to Die? That's another one that's very hard. As he's getting tired, he slows down. There we go, look. And I have to keep looking on the map. So we're about here now. And I think when I came here last time, what did I do? See? Stops. I had to go, I think I went, I'll try this way. Bruce Falls Bridge. There's got to be another area around here where the factory is, because these guys are they're all collecting wood. So there's got to be another area where I can find other things. So what have we got here? He can't jump. He can crouch. There we go. That's the only thing that bothers me, them bloody wolves. And they kind of put you off track in the sense that, and I haven't, oh, I did have the, when I did the challenge, I love when I did the challenge, by the way, guys. I'm trying to see if I can get over the top of these mountains, and I am looking if there's anything in the distance. It may look like I'm going back on myself, but I will be. This is what I'm trying to do. If I can go around the mountains this way. Oh, I have to be careful, because if you fall...
I don't feel so good.
Oh my god. Do you know something? Minor infliction. That was only a little bit of a jump.
Damn.
Sprained wrist. This is ridiculous. Right, so I've got to deal with that. Do you know what I mean? This is ridiculous. The game is so against you. Let me just sort these things out. Wow. So put a bandage on the sprained wrist. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, let's get that sorted out. Come on. Where are we? Have a look. So bandage, apply. Apply the bandage to the sprained wrist. That should sort that out.
Come on. Come on.
Treatment did nothing. What do you do for a sprained wrist? Put a bandage on it. Put a bandage on a sprain. Having fever improved, so she might be. He might be able to manage with that. It just means that I can't, and I'm now I have to be careful because I'm quite high up. I just want to see what's around as well. Right, you ain't going to make that. You see? Back to the town, that is. That's the water tower, isn't it? Am I that close? Yeah. See? I'm not making any ground, really, am I? Let's go back. It's like everything looks the same. I think the only way I'm going to fix that sprained wrist is if he sleeps. There you go. I knew he'd get tired. Thick. Only had a few sticks anyway. Oh, it's not that cold. Stop it. I'm going to take it to the limit with this. We'll see how we'll just see how far it can continue, because I've come back on myself as well. We'll see how far it can continue. The wolf puts you off the track because I can't take a wolf attack without having the right weapons. And at the moment, I've got nothing. So we're going to have to... I've just seen something go behind that tree. I'm that paranoid about them. It's unbelievable. Because they kind of... So we'll stay at a distance and have a look around. What daylight? Right, we've still got a good 2 hours of daylight. It doesn't... Oh, there's a rabbit there, look. They do wind me up. But the rabbits are quite difficult as well. There's no actual path to follow as such. Have a look how cold he is. Not too bad, not too bad there. And I just feel I have to come off the beaten track to see if I can find... And I want height. I need height so that... See if I can go up here. The only reason I want height is so I can look around to see if there are any huts or something that I've missed. But I have to be careful that he doesn't... Right, so over there... What's that I'm looking at? There's something over there, but I'm not sure what it is. No, kits, man, that's fine. I want to hit high ground for a reason, but I then have to be careful that I don't go fall off the edge of something. I have to remember to go back. If it's snow, if there's any snow like this, that looks like the path that I'm coming on, don't it? So I have to be careful of that. Let's go back. And it cannot jump. This is the hardest thing about this game. Lazy bones. It's like you, Geordie. He's got young kids. They take a lot out of you, don't they? Right, you see the weather's changing. Right, so that's that tree, so we're heading this way. I'd love to get up there. Cheers, Dev. I'm trying my best too. Welcome to the virtual stream, which is... You see, you guys are putting me off now. So what's happening is I'm all over the place, losing my bearings. So you talk about the long dark. It caught to be the lost dark. I think I'll go through this little... Oh, there we go. Look, I've got to get out the way of the wolves. I've got to. I always blame chat. You should know that. There is no point being a streamer and not blaming chat. It doesn't make sense. You see, I'm back to the path again, which is what I don't want to be on. I've got a path here, but is it the same path I was following? I see something red there. I've got to get him to run wherever I can. What's this? Right, so guess what? I was right what I was saying. We found something. There we go. I knew there were huts out here. These guys, loggers, there we go. These guys are loggers. Have I been here? I think I have. I think I've been here. I must have been. Burnt out torches. So I've been here before. Right, somewhere for me to, what you call it, get rest. Yeah, we've been here. Yeah, we have been here before. Right, we've got a bed, so I don't need that. There's going to be nothing in here. Oh, okay, matches. Nothing else around. Have a look. No, no, no. And I cannot build a fire indoors. What I can't do. Let's get a fire going anyway. So on the map, has that now put a location on the map? You see, it's put nothing on the map for me. It's found this, it put that on there, which is to do with Grey Mother. So all this lot, light up the town, we've done all that, and I'm now somewhere over here, and it doesn't pinpoint, it doesn't pinpoint where you are on the map, unless you are following that particular story there. I've got no idea where I am on the map. How do you get your own emoji? BTTV. If you just go to Better TTV or Better TV, however you want to pronounce it, you can get 5 free emotes. And you need to. The only difference with that, you have to do them in only. I think it's 115 by 115 resolution. It will tell you what to do anyway, and it actually shows you what the emote will look like once it's on the chat as well. It gives you a preview. And you can change them a lot quicker than you can on Twitch. Which I think, if I look on mine, these are the ones that I've got that go through BTTV. That one. You've seen all mine. They're what are going through Better TTV. That's all I've got that goes through them. And it shows you what they look like. Oh, we've got fire. Sticks. Let's put some sticks on. Let's put an hour on here. Right, so we've got an hour on there. I still need to get some sticks. What have I got near me? You see, I know I've been here because I can see all... Yeah, there's nothing around.
It's like something is sapping my energy.
Something's sapping your energy. You need food then, don't you, mate? If you one of these. Let's have a look. One of those. That should do. And he may need to be honest, he may need to sleep. Yeah, he needs to sleep. So... I don't want him to travel at night time. Know your Discord, 50, yes. Right. Could I link it to my BTTV profile? We'll talk about that off stream. I'm not going to go into that now. We'll talk about that off stream. I can't break anything down. Can't break nothing down. I've got to get him warmed up anyway, and then I'm going to move on. If I've been here before, it's going to be... You should be able to use the torch. You should be able to burn the torch. You know, the wood that you've used to make the torch. You should be able to reclaim that and put it on the fire, rather than just drop it and it sits there, because that would still burn, that wood. But you can't reclaim it. A weird one, isn't it? A simple torch, the same kind of thing. You just can't use it. Oh, you guys. Right, let's get warm. No, that's not warm anymore. I don't want to get too close because he... So he is warming up anyway. Still on point. I reckon you must dream about things like that. Believe it or not, guys, you won't believe. I burnt myself on the kettle and it's blistered up. Wow. I burnt myself on the kettle. Just reaching across to get something and the steam just went all on it and it's literally blistered up. See what happens when you're getting old. You get yourself into situations that you can't. Oh God, I'm such an anorak, aren't I, when it comes to going on about my age. I just use it as an excuse. If anyone causes any trouble with me, I say I'm old. Leave me alone. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going senile. Right, so 26 minutes left on that, and he's not even, look, doesn't give off a lot of heat. I think this will be another game that will be nice if it told you how many days you stayed alive. Right, so we came from... The first thing I saw was red, so we came from that direction, so we need to head that way. Because I believe there's got to be more. There's got to be more huts. Pick the sticks up so I can make a fire at a later date. See, there's like a path here that you're following. And it's got to lead to another one. There would have been more people around. Trying to work out where the path would have gone, whether it had gone through there. We'll head this way. See, now he's getting really cold. See, I was listening to what the lady was saying about the cave, and the cave was the one thing where I thought, it might take you somewhere different. It would be nice if it gave you a compass in this game. Right, so what's that? I just look at that, that's the church. I just feel I'm going round and round on myself. Look, I'm back to where the church is now, look. Wow. So I've been all the way up there and I seem to have gone right round and come back. Hypothermia is setting in.
Warming up again.
I've got to have a better strategy plan than this. Or is that... Right, they're okay. I'm at the back of the church. You see, and I've been all around that area. So I've got to head a totally different way. And I've got to go off...
I'm so tired.
I've got to go off ground and kind of head a totally different way. Because this is not giving me... I followed the path. The path's kind of bringing me back round on myself. I need to get warmed up. Get this fire going. I've got no choice. I will not get it started with that. Nor that. Paper and sticks will start straight away. So that's an issue I've got here now. I've got to work out a different plan to leave this place on a serious point. Oh God. You know what, Kets? I'm going to ignore you. Right, let's get that on. It's the only one I've got. And then that's giving me what? Just under an hour. So I've got to go and get sticks. Got to go and get fuel. I love the way it's kind of loads a totally different scene up. Right. I've got to go and get sticks. And because he's tired, can't run. So if anything comes after me out here, that's it, we're finished. And look at this. No sticks. I think there's one over there. You see, you've got rabbits, you've got deer and everything, but I have no weapon to even get hold of those. Is that a stick? I have to be careful of the time as well. Get these sticks picked up. And I've got to rest. Rest is the biggest thing at the moment. Something over there that I can just see there. I don't know what that is. I need to go and have a look at that because there's a fence round here, which means there was something there. Got to have a look at them and find out what they are. Increase case. Exclamation mark ban. Now, you know I would never ban you, Kets. You know that. 28. That's put. You see. Oh, wonderful. So you can burn the torch. It was getting warm then, actually, but I'm just. I don't think I'm going to complete this. I don't think I'm going to get that far on this one because I don't seem to have. Tinder I've got. Paper I've got no books, no nothing. There's only an hour on the fire to go. Normally I can set the fire to run for a few hours, but I've got no hatchet. I need a hatchet. Can't create a hatchet. I've got shotgun shells that are no good. I've got a toolkit that's no good. I can't find a crafting. Well, I could have found a crafting bench with all this. So I'm just thinking it might be an option. Why would I want a feather? A feather for a crow or to go on an arrow. But I've got, you see, the difference is it tells me about, I've got this, but for some reason when I pick sticks up, I don't seem to be able to make an arrow, although I don't have a bow anyway, so what good's that going to do? We've got 1 hour and 2 minutes on this, and he is actually getting warm. He needs to sleep. If he sleeps 12 hours, I want to wait until the sun has completely disappeared, but the fire will not last that long unless I go and get more wood, because I can't break these down with my bare hands, or I cannot put them on the fire direct. Did I not mention something about the game was against you? But we'll get there. We will manage to get there. Right, so I'm going to try this side. He can't run because I could have dropped a load of the stuff in there and come back for it. Right, we've got sticks. I just have to be careful I don't go too far from where the church is, so I don't lose my bearings. I'll just do that. See, the resources are getting really low. Really low. There's lots of sticks out here, but they take, what happens is, to break one of these 6 sticks down, it's going to take an hour. That's taking time out of, because if I go to this one, I need a hatchet to break that down. I can't break it down with my bare hands. Can't break it down with your bare hands, which I don't understand. Get this stone. I could be quite... You know what? You cannot throw a stone while I have a sprained wrist. My God. Okay, so, can't catch a rabbit. Can't run. Ryan, how are you? So I need to go back. There's not a lot I can do at the moment. Unless I sleep. To repair the sprained wrist. Can't do anything. I can't dig a body up. Because it just will not allow me. I can't break this down. The 5 probably going to be halfway out. Because I just can't get enough sticks. 24 minutes. And I've only got 2 sticks. I noticed that, yeah, I see that. Look, I always say this, life goes on, don't it? I'll show you this blister, guys, but ooh, I'm going to have to pop it soon. I'm trying to think what the best thing to do. Because I'm struggling with... Because I don't have a hatchet. Oh, I've got... Yeah, because I've been here before, I haven't even checked the area out. We did have... pry bar. I don't need a pry bar. I've got stones. I can't use the stones. I've got water. I remember dumping a load of stuff here, but... can't do anything with it. Nothing. Like this would come as cloth. It won't let me rip that down. Planks. 50. How long does it take for BTD to give you... You will get an email notification. I would say within about 3 to 5 days, you'll get an email notification that will say that your emote has been passed. You'll also get one that will tell you if it's been rejected as well. 50, can't you just use your karate skills and some of... you know what? Karate skills. Watcha! It just says, required hatchet. Require a hatchet to break it down. Yeah, brilliant. So just give it a few days and they will email you. Or what will happen is, if you go into the face, where you, at the bottom left-hand corner of the chat, if you hit the emoticon menu, you will see them show up just below your name. But normally, what they did with me was they just gave me an email because they're a lot quicker than Twitch. Let's put it that way. They're a lot quicker than Twitch. I'm going to sleep because I'm looking at where the sun is, but it needs to get dark so that at least it's daylight. Because if I sleep now, what's going to happen is he's probably going to get hypothermia and everything. Thank you. But that emote is through Twitch. You see, we've done all this. Gray's mother is the only one. Is the only one that is really giving me grief. Oh, it says investigate the tunnel leading out of Milton Gray. Mother wants to know what happened there. So you see, I'm not reading that properly. 24 out of 24. Did you see the opening Commonwealth Games? No, I did not. I am very, very sorry. The tunnel leading out of Milton Grey. Right, fire's gone out, so we're going to go back. A tunnel. So the tunnel leading out, I need to drop some stuff, don't I? 'Cause I'm not going to be able to... Well, guess what? I'm going to take a risk, because by the time I get there, it will be dark. Yeah, by the time I get there, it will be dark. So guess what? We're back again. Just bear with me, guys. I have got to shut this window. It's getting cold. It is getting cold. Not as cold as where he is, though, but it's getting cold. He's nearly hungry. I'm gonna, because I had that conversation with her, and she mentioned something different to what she normally said to me. She mentioned about a tunnel, and for some reason I totally ignored it because I was a bit irritated with the fact that we're giving her all this equipment and we're getting nothing from it. And I think we've now got the trust up to 319 or something. She mentioned about the tunnel, totally ignored it. So what I think I need to do is head out. This is coming into Milton. I need to head out and find that tunnel. It may have something to do with the crashed prison vehicle, the prison coach. So what I'm going to do is get myself refreshed. I'm going to head off out past the garage and then see if I can find this tunnel, because there's something to do with a tunnel. See, the wolves are about, look, and that's the one thing that I wouldn't say. No, I wouldn't say it spoils the game. I think it makes it a lot more interesting. Right, so I'm going to sleep here, get myself refreshed, and then head off first thing in the morning and find this tunnel. Hello, sweetheart, I'm back again. There's a flare, burnt out flare, that's no good. What's this? The gloves we took, that's what we dropped. Storm. A storm lantern, has that got anything in it? No, it's empty, that's why I didn't take that. See, the burnt out torches, I've realised that you can actually now add them to the fire. I'm going to pick all those up. Because they'll be classed as fuel. Let's get what? Oh, look at this. Homemade soup. The hell did that come from? Taking that, and what else we got? Oh, she's been cooking. I think so with what I've given her. Right, let's have a look what we need to do first. He needs to sleep, he needs to have a drink and everything, so... Right, okay, so I just need to get the moon higher up and then I'm going to have a 12-hour nap. But things are changing in here as I'm going through the game. I've noted they are changing, hopefully to the better. Trust. Look at that, 314. because the fresh rabbit felt gives her a great deal. But I need some for myself so that I can craft warmer gear. She can have the radish mushrooms because I don't know what they do. We'll give her 2 of them. That's... But she can have them all. That's taking us to 326. We keep getting that up. I don't know what the limit is before she'll say, take the gun, I'm ready to leave this land. Because that's what I want. With that, I can hopefully get the deer. She don't take the rose hips because I got thousands of those. And every time I search any of her property, my trust goes down. It's pointless doing that. Newspaper. Wherever the rose hips in the game is a real issue. Stack of papers. I need to take papers. They burn. Paper burns quite easy. Right, let's sleep. What are we looking at? A few more minutes. So that's warmed up. That's cooked. I've not got much food there at the moment. We can burn the money. Got that. I've still got fresh deer hide. You don't want that. It didn't even show up. Fresh wolf felt. It's the rabbit stuff that she wanted. Them shoes he's not even wearing. We can drop them. Water's okay. I don't think he's wearing that. I keep referring to him as the woman says wearing that one. So if I highlight that one, I can drop this one because I don't need to carry that now. That's that one done. The hat is fine. The overcoats are fine. All that's fine. Gloves, fine. I don't know what the accessories are because I haven't really found any accessories in the sense that I can use them on him anyway. So we're still overweight there. As soon as I sleep, I think it will repair. As soon as he sleeps, it will repair the sprained wrist. Cabin fever, that looks like it's there till the end of the game at the moment. That just does not want to disappear. The health, we're at 89%, but it is rising slowly. And that's only because of the sprained wrist. It's just getting dark outside, which it never shows it on the windows as such, but we'll prove that. It's only night. I gave her everything. I think that everything that we've done, it's only right she left you food and drink as you gave it all to her in the first place. But it doesn't actually it doesn't seem to be getting me anywhere. I want to get these cured, the fresh gut, to find out what I can do with them. I want to move them, that's all I want to do. Get them out of the way. Drop them shoes. Where are they? Let's get them dropped. Ah, we have got more burnt out. it's like these, the metal. I've got loads of stuff here that's going to be of interest. Now the bench, the workbench that I need is too far away for me to keep travelling. If that as well. Get that over here. Drop that too. That's that gone. You see, that's just appeared, the bowl of food, but I can't take any of it. Can't even take it. I can get one, but look, I can't take it. All I get is a cup of it. Right, where we at? Okay, so now it is getting dark. I'll get him completely warmed up, and then we'll sleep for 12 hours, and then we're going to try. I'm going to try and see if I can find the tunnel that she was on about. So there's a tunnel as you're going out of Milton Town, so it's got to be past the garage. The map, let's look at the map. So going out of, it's got to be around here, look, because if you work out where the bus, the coach, you work out where that tunnel collapsed. I was there. So if the tunnel's collapsed, how am I going to get through there when I can't get into the... So there's a tunnel that probably runs... See? There's a tunnel that probably runs around here somewhere. So I probably would have to go around or over. This has got to have been heading somewhere. It's not giving me any more on the map after that. I originally started off around here, which was the plane crash. But it's not giving me any more. So somehow I've got to find out what's happened around this area. And it'll be from... That looks a little suspicious. I can't zoom in or anything. That looks a little bit suspicious. There's nothing around here apart from rock formation. I would think Ketz or somebody drew this map, because God, it doesn't give you any, gives you nothing. So I'm going to head back to this area and find out what happened around here. I can always use the garage as a stop off point anyway. Right, let's have a look what we're at. I want to get him really warm. We need fuel as well for fire. I need sticks. I think the one thing that I am missing, really am missing, is the hatchet. Because it was such a great tool for breaking things down. And it wears out. In time, it just wears out. So that's the issue I've got with that. Right, where we're looking at now, okay. I'm just trying to get him nice and warm. Even if I speak to her, what's she going to tell me now? We've done the story. The blizzard, the wolves. We've done the blizzard. We've done about the wolves. Well, the blizzard. You mentioned the storm before. Oh, this is how it came in. Mountain blizzard below blew through here from... time to time people get stuck indoors or worse. Worse? Yeah, they get frozen to death. They wander in circles only to die within reach of their home. Even when they are right there in front of them. So that's that. And they say Grey Mother is blind. Ha. So that's what the weather's called. Okay, right, brilliant. I'm not going back to you again, sweetheart, because you're not telling me anything. You're not telling me anything of interest. What I'm trying to do is get his heat up to a plus above the heat bar. So that at least when I sleep, it won't be that cold. Right, I think if I sleep now, that'll give me enough time to put his blanket down. Let's get out of this. Let's stand him up. Are you going to stand up? Or he can't because he's too near the fire. Wow. Let's just drop this mat here, and then what we'll do is we will sleep for... You know what? You know when you haven't played it for a while, I'm kind of thinking, what am I doing? Action. No, come on 50, what are you doing? Place, that's better. Hit, highlight, let's go for the full 12 hours. Then let's sleep. So, exactly, he has to sleep for the sprained wrist to heal itself. Now, brilliant, so we've got a bit of daylight, pick that up. He'll need to drink. We'll have to do all this really quick because I want to get out. Yes, I know. Food, let's get him a drink. Drink. I think the sardines will give him a little bit more nutrition. Right, let's have a look at that. Yeah, they did fine. I'm not going to put him out there on a full stomach anyway, because that's only going to hinder him. Right, let's go. So we need to work out... What's that indicating? Oh, he's still got cabin fever. He's had cabin fever for probably the duration of the game. I went into one of the cabins. I fell asleep in there. He woke up with cabin fever and he's never been able to shake it. The thing I have to be careful of now, though, is the wolves are around early hours of the morning. So we're heading out of the town. We're trying to look for a tunnel. The garage I can see up ahead. Oh, get the... Oh, brilliant. Run, 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 run. Come on. So, I was fortunate that I sharpened that knife as well, by the way. Oh, it ruined my combat boots, you little... Right, so I've got to... I've just been informed that the combat boots have been ruined. I might be able to repair them. How is it that the wolf attacked me or went for the face, but somehow has ruined my boots? So we've got power lines down, we've got clearing. I was fortunate enough that this is here because this is what I keep saying about when you're taking the attacks from the wolves. You've got every element that is against you. Right, so he's not too bad here. Let's have a look at these injuries. Have a look at what he's done. Right, so oh, guess what? He's got none. So he's got no boots. Oh, how would it have taken the boots away? That is ridiculous. How would it have taken his boots away? So now, I think there are some... Did I leave some shoes in here? I think I did, you know. I think I did leave some shoes in here. I think I did. I'm sure there were some boots in here somewhere. No, socks. I know I left some boots in here. Trying to think, was it? Yeah, I'm sure it was here. Oh, do you know what, Dev? It's because I've not got Kets around. I don't know where sorry, I don't know where Kempy is, my other moderator that isn't in the room that often. I think we'll have to have a conversation with that guy. Save the game. Thank you for that, Dev. New save. I'll do it on 50 stream. Overwrite, confirm, accept. Right. Thank you for that. Now, I know for definite there are some boots somewhere, or shoes. Hat I don't need. Gloves I don't need. I put some somewhere because I kept thinking if I come back in here. Oh, I'm going to come a cropper, aren't I? No, hats, bloody hell, how many hats does he need? Right, so there are no shoes. Out the back door. I don't want to light a torch or anything in here. Actually, I might be able to have a look. No. What was that? Planks I can't do anything with. Can't do nothing with half this stuff. Oh, I can break that down. So, hold on a second. How did it break that down? Let me look at this. Because it's showing a hatchet, which I don't have. 12 minutes to break it down. 25 calories. What's it using? Selected tool? None. Crazy, but I can't break a plank. I need to do this because the thing that the games, it can be quite weird. Why is a plank harder to break than an oar? So let's have, I'm not even going to get into that. I'm looking for some shoes. There's nothing around here. If I go to this plank, look, it says required hatchet to break down. Yet I've just broken an oar. I'm lost. 50 is lost again. Right, so I don't have no shoes. So the problem I've got now is how can I go outside with no shoes? That don't make sense. Metal shelves, cardboard. That'll make tinder. That'll just help me light the fires. What have I got here? Metal pile. Got metals. I don't have a hacksaw. What I need to do, there's a spare bed here that I've left anyway. They papers.
I could use this.
Yeah, I know you can. Desperate for the shoes. Going back over myself again. I need to find the wood factory. That's what I need to find. And I'm just thinking, how can he go outside and walk around with no shoes? Well, the game said I've got to do it. He's going to get so cold. Oh, they were the... It means going back to come back again. But you're right what you're saying, Dev. Why are you guys always right? Keep saying that you guys are always wrong. You guys are chat, you're never right. I'm the streamer, I'm always right. Right, take that off, walk a bit. I've got to get them shoes. Come all the way back. You know what? This guy, he's worse than me for eating. The shoes, and you know the shoes that I left at the old lady's house? They're bleeding, they look like dancing shoes. Trying to watch the amount of times I run so that I'm not using up so much energy. This is all the wood that we gather as well, look. We gather all this. Look, 12 lots of wood. We gather all that and I can't take anything back. Look at it all. You can't say I haven't looked after this lady at all. Right, let's get those shoes and get back out of here. We haven't got much light either, so we'll get these shoes. We'll get them put on. Get those shoes put on straight away. We're better than nothing. Look at this. Like he's going out to a disco or something. Right, let's get back out there. I'm going to try and see, I've checked all the cars. I've checked everything in the town. Do you know what? I must have been in this town for about a good... It mentioned something about the radio tower. And I've not really been up there, you know. But then I'm diverted again, so autosave's coming, that's good. I keep doing a little bit of a run because if I hear a wolf, I need more stamina to to get away from them. Right, let's look. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going. Because I should be about... I'm here now and I haven't got far to go before I get back to the destination we're heading. There we go. We're fine. Right, this is... It was down here, wasn't it? Yeah. Now... There was a collapse here. So I'm trying to work out now, what would I need to do here to work out what has happened? So bridge collapse, can I get through that? I didn't... Oh, there, look at this. Why did that not happen the first time? When I came here the first time, why did that not happen? Are you going to smash the window? The game's a little bit... Smash the window. As if it... What the... Is that it? Can't jump. I love this game. Game, it can't jump. You can't get anywhere. Right, let's go back to this. While I can. Go back to that. So, investigate the tunnel leading out of Milton's grey mother wants to know what happened there. So I need to go back now and see what's changed for her. I'll check everything again. Oh, here we go, look. I think what it is, I'm just not being thorough enough. I'm just not being thorough enough when I'm playing the game. I think I don't feel I'm rushing through it, but I'm obviously not doing exactly what it's asking me to do. Right, so let's head back now. and see if anything changes. Oh, frig off! Oh, hang on a minute. They've been spooked by something, so I need to... Yeah, I've got to head back, and they're literally exactly where I want to be. I can run. I'm waiting for my health to go, my run to go right up. I cannot sustain another attack. Whoa! They do me head in, honestly. They absolutely wind me up. That was a bit of an anticlimax. I expected him to go to the coach, smash a window that would allow me to probably have walked through, to come out the side where the door was and go through a tunnel. But I don't know why the old lady wants to know what happened. That's what I don't understand, because she can't see, she can't go anywhere. I can't hang around in here too long either. That's what I can't do. I want to get back to the house because it's the safest place for me. Because I can only see the wolf coming after me again. I know I can. Right, what's my run rate like? Okay. You know what? There's no way you can be tired. You woke up about 20 minutes ago. So we're going to go back to the old lady, and hopefully things will have changed for her. You never know, she might even have a whole roast meal for me at this rate. Right, is that a wolf? Right, there's a wolf on a deer there, and oh, you little bugger, that scared the pants out of me. The frig! Oh, come on. They're honestly, you notice how they've got worse? Right, I tell you what I need to do. Highlight. This is absolutely winding me up now. Wow. Oh, I don't have a flare weapon. I didn't use that flare. Oh, there we go. Right, light.
Gotta stop that blood loss.
I know, I can only stop the blood loss. I had to do that so I can do this. As much as I can. As much as I can. As much as I can. Harvest and then go to the house. I had no choice, guys. Right, brilliant. Right, where's the...
Gotta stop that bleeding.
Get up. Where is she? I'm a bit dazed because I'm bleeding. Right, the house is there. But at least I got something out of that as well. Wow, that is... The wolves are ruthless.
Gotta stop that blood
Yes,
loss.
I'm doing it now, mate. Give me a chance to get in the house. I will sort you out.
Did you find
There
it?
you go.
It was there, like you said.
And your friend?
And I've got to save
No
the game,
sign.
guys, remember?
The tunnel's blocked. Looks like
Wow.
maybe an avalanche. But I think she got through before that happened.
Yeah, shoes and save again.
If the tunnel is
I don't know.
blocked,
I've got the shoes already, but...
That's the end for Grandmother.
So the tunnel is the only way through the mountains?
No,
Brilliant.
not the only way through. But my only way through. Grandmother is tired now. Let her rest for a while.
Oh, please say she dies. Please say she dies. What? Oh, come on. So, I've got to do that again. Exactly. Leave me to... What?
Gotta stop that bleeding.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, okay. I remembered. Right, so... I don't know how I'm going to stop the bleeding because he's got nothing.
Need some first aid.
I'm doing it now.
Oh, come on.
I haven't got no cloth. If I get the socks and harvest them, will it give me cloth? I love the way he did that. Go, come on. Let me go to the full backpack.
Gotta stop that blood loss.
Yes, you've said that twice, and I can only go at the pace I'm going at. Right. Action. It will give me cloth. No, I don't want to repair. I want to harvest it. Harvest to get cloth so that I can get bandage. Wow. Right, okay, so let's have a look what I can do now. I tell you what.
Gotta bleed out soon.
Oh, please don't do that. Don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. 50, work faster. I've got nothing. I've got nothing to stop the bleeding. Honestly, I've got nothing to stop the bleeding on it. So he's going to bleed out now.
I'm gonna bleed out soon.
I've got nothing, honestly. I haven't got anything. You're bleeding out. I haven't got no bandage. Right, so I'm going to have to do something. What would I do? Come on, think. Think, think, think. Think, think, think. Bandage.
I'm gonna bleed out soon.
Yes, you keep saying that, but bandage. Where am I going to get bandage from, guys? Where am I going to get bandage from? I have no bandage. Save. That's a good idea. Yeah, but if I save and he's bleeding out... Right, bandage, bandage, bandage. Can I harvest anything to create a bandage?
I'm gonna bleed out soon.
You keep saying that. Action. Here we go. Whoa. Right, back. Back. Oh, come on, 50. Work quicker than that.
Faint.
Work quicker. Oh, what is it that I'm not doing? Blood loss. I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
Feeling
Apply a bandage.
faint. I'd lay down right here if I thought I'd ever wake up again.
Right, it's okay at the moment. Couple of hours. Couple of hours. Right, wonderful. We saved him. Woo! God's sake, that was... You see, that was hard. Just trying to save the man. Confirm. I couldn't let him die. Right, okay, we've managed to save him. Thank you for that, guys. Whoa. Right, so we managed to make him live. Now, I've got to get him back to his normal self. So, first of all, let's get him some heat. He's going to have to take a day off. I'm going to try and get him back to full health. So, first of all, first aid. Let's give him an antibiotic anyway.
Why didn't that work?
No, you would take an antibiotic for the infection, so stop that saying it wouldn't work. Right, can I repair these? Action. Ruined. No. I might as well harvest them. Crude leather. Might as well do that. They're no good. Right, so they've been harvested. Right, let's get him a cuppa. It needs to be warm. Let's do that. Herbal tea would be best. Look. I'm trying to get him back to normal health, then I'll save it, Empire. Make a save emote. Yeah, that sounds good. I'll do that. Yeah. I'll do that. We'll do another one. Right, so let's get them done. That's cold, so where's that one? That's that one. Let's drink that. There was another one that was done. Let's drink that as well. Now, hopefully, I should be able to eat that meat that was already cooked. That's that one, which is 95%. Cooked fresh meat. Let's eat that. Look at that. Look look at this. That's brilliant, that is. New save remote, save fuel and landing gear. Lol. Oh, I can't do that many, but... yeah, I'll do the save one because you guys are now taking the action. What's that going to do? Yield 2 minutes. It makes sticks. Right, so I'll get all them done. Can I not just do them all together? It's only 2 minutes, that is. The knife's knackered, look. Action, does it just want sharpening? Oh, look at this. So the one knife, it makes me laugh how I've only used that knife to defend myself, and it's turning around and saying that it's now no good. Yet, for some reason, the wolf decided to go for me boots. It did a bit of storms on there. You're never too big for the boots. That was crazy, that was. I'm just making sticks now and everything so that will... Then I'm going to bring him back to full health. To be honest, if I can get him back to full health, that will be absolutely brilliant. That will at least keep him in good spirits now, that will. Can't believe I nearly, after all that, he nearly died, which means that would have ruined the game for me. I've gone quite well keeping him alive this long. We now know that there is another way through the... There's another way through the tunnel. Right, okay, so they're all done. I'm going to harvest this for bandages. That will give me cloth, and I can use the cloth for bandage. He's staying here for a bit. The knife's no good now anyway. What else have we got? The knife's no good. I might as well just action that. What if I could sharpen it? That'd be fine. But the knife, it says it's no good. I can't even repair it. Let's just check that again. Action drop. Yeah, can't even repair it. It's ruined. I might as well just harvest it. Right, so that's done. That's everything taken care of there now. Right, so everything's taken care of. Right, let's get him back to full health here. Can you cook that? No, I thought it was... What's this? Mouldy? Raw. Let's get that cooked.
Just need to close my eyes.
He can't be herbal tea. That does a lot for him anyway. Let's do that. He can't be that particular when he's struggling for food. Right, okay, so they're done. Have a look what we do now. The tea, that's hot. Drink that. Go down to cooked fresh deer meat. Look at that. Eat. Right, okay. Have a drink. So he's full now. And then what we do, click back, highlight that, and then we let him sleep now. And we'll go for, let's look at that. We'll go for, I reckon it's about 10 hours that is. Go for a 10-hour nap. That should refresh him. Whoa. Look at this. Now, let's have a look at his status. Right, guys. We're back to 84%. Infection risk on wolf bite. But did I not give him antibiotics? Treatment is... He sustained a wound that contains results infected. What's this thing there? That's what I don't know what that is. So I can use... I've got it here, look. I'm sure I gave him that. Right, let's do this. So, medical, one of that. Apply that. Right, so infection healed. Wonderful. Now he is back to... Leave that there. There's 75%. That's 95% cured. I'll see what that will do for him. Right, okay. Let's just have a look at the situation at the moment. Right, so from the top, we've got wood, looks for fire. I've got enough, I've got bandages now, which is nice. Clothing, God, he's got his dancing shoes on. They're absolutely useless, so we'll have to find something better than that. He's got plenty of food. Was that old? One of these was cooked, wasn't it? No. That's fine. Tools is another issue I've got. And crafting. I can craft quite a bit of stuff. Right then, guys. That's it for me. Save the game. I have looked at the time. I have got work in the morning. I did say the stream would have to finish at about past. I'm looking at the time. And there's not much more I can do. Guys, I want to thank you very, very much. Ugh. I've got to get a good night's sleep because it's work in the morning. Wow. I'm going to miss these late nighties. Never a problem, guys. I'm going to miss these late nighties. Mr. C, Dev, Empire, everybody. I'm going to miss all these late nights, guys. Right, so. Have a look who's out there for a start. This is for you guys. You ready? Yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to going back. Thank you. Oh, sorry, Geordie. Thank you, Geordie. Kind of looking forward to going back, see what's going on there. I'll tell you what you can do. There's somebody else who is continuing the legacy of the Long Dark. And what I'll do, I'll try to take you over to that person there as well, so that you can see how far he's got compared to where I've got. So what I'm going to do, guys, you have got Mr. LeShark75 who is streaming the same thing. Sack for a week. I doubt it very much. Guys, thank you very much. I will probably see you tomorrow. Well, you'll see when I'm on. Let's see what day I have. Thank you very much, guys. I want to get off as quick as I can, so I will play you out. You ready? Gamers.